random questions. Some are ASMR related. And I'm going to go through them and share a little bit about myself with you. I have them clipped to this clipboard. So I shall go through them one by one. Question 1. What is your favourite way to relax after a long day? And that would have to be spending time in my garden. I have a big allotment area at the bottom of my garden with chickens. I have 16 chickens and a big greenhouse and fruit trees and fruit bushes and vegetables. So when I'm not out, because I'm a gardener as a job professionally, so when I'm not doing other people's gardens, I like to do my own garden. Flowers as well, lots of flowers, but mainly fruits and vegetables at this time of year, as it's springtime. Lots of planting out, potting on seedlings, setting new things, different months you grow different things, so I would definitely say it's gardening. How did you discover ASMR, and what was your first experience like? I don't know exactly how I discovered ASMR. All I know is it was around 2013, 2014, and it was very much, it wasn't super early in the ASMR genre. Like, yeah, it was 10 years ago, but it was still quite professionally done. Still a lot of lo-fi stuff, like unintentional ASMR kind of thing. But yeah, I've been into ASMR that long that I know that Fred's voice used to be called ASMR Gaines. Only the real OGs would know that. What was my first experience like? Just tingles. Like, I think I can remember the first ever time that I got tingles from ASMR was when I was a kid. When I was in the bath and I put my head under the water, and the sound of running water under the water, like the water hitting the water when I was under the water, would give me tingles. So I think that would be my first experience, but that was when I was a kid. So I've always known it's existed, I just didn't know what it was called. If that answers that question. If you could live anywhere in the world, where would it be and why? Well, I've lived in another country. I lived in New Zealand for 3 years, which was incredible. Incredible country. I would go back there tomorrow. But quite honestly, I quite like where I live now. So I wouldn't move to America or tropical island. I like England because it's boring. Nothing happens, no wildfires. Yeah, we get flooding, but no earthquakes, no tsunamis, no cyclones, no hurricanes, no volcanoes. So yeah, for that reason, like, I experienced a few earthquakes in New Zealand. White Island, the volcano in New Zealand, erupted when I was there. So, natural disaster wise, I like the fact that England is really safe. is your go-to comfort food? I love anything Mediterranean or Middle Eastern. So, like, to be fair, my favourite food in the whole world is baklava. So, I would just go for that. But it's authentic baklava. It's so hard to get hold of. Like, I've had Lebanese, Turkish, Israeli, and I've had another one as well. But yeah, but authentic baklava. Yeah, I could just eat my whole body weight in it. And from different countries, it has different ingredients, so it tastes different. They make the syrup different ways. Like Turkish is rose water. I'm not a fan. But Middle Eastern, they use citrus, and it's just divine. Lots of cinnamon, lots of clove, cardamom. Yeah, it's just incredible. I could literally eat it until I throw up. Do you have any hobbies or interests outside of ASMR? This is kind of my hobby, so but that's not outside of ASMR. So I do gardening. I know that's sad. I do it for my job, and it's my biggest hobby. What else? I do a bit of woodworking. I like to read. I used to read quite a lot. I've got a big collection of books. What else? I collect coins. I'm a bit of a coffee snob. Is that a hobby? I don't know. Probably not. But yeah, so there you go. If you could meet any celebrity or public figure, who would it be? Probably Sir David Attenborough. And that's for no other reason that he's just a legend. Yeah. What is your most memorable childhood memory? I don't really have one. Like, I have lots of memories from my childhood, but none of them stand out. Like, they're all just. I remember my birthday cake from my 4th birthday party, which is pretty random, and I have earlier memories than that too. Like, my first ever memory was when I didn't know I was 18 months old, but I explained to my mum what I remember, and she told me we were on holiday when I was 18 months old. So that's my earliest memory, but nothing stands out like super crazy. What's a song or sound that always puts you in a good mood? The crackle of an open fire. Yeah, that always puts me in a good mood. I can chill out, fire's crackling, read a book. There's nothing better than that. That to me is perfection. Do you prefer being outdoors or inside, and why? Definitely outdoors. I'm outdoors all day, every day. I take outdoors over indoors. Every day. Even in bad weather. You can always go inside greenhouses or sheds or, yeah. I suppose that's going inside though, isn't it? Yeah. I like rain and snow. I don't really like wind. Wind's really annoying. I can deal with rain, but wind and rain, no. I can deal with snow. Wind and snow, no. Don't like it. I pick outside, definitely. And it's healthier too. Question 10. What's one thing people would be surprised to know about you? Oh, I used to wear glasses, but I had laser eye surgery. Random fact. Oh, random fact. Question 11. How do you unwind before going to sleep? Well, that's pretty obvious. I either read or listen/watch ASMR. Easy question. What's your favourite ASMR trigger? Okay, this is very, very niche. Fred's voice used to have a video which he has deleted from the internet. Please, Fred, bring it back. And it was him, like, massaging a leather jacket from behind. Oh my god. Yeah. Oh, I've just got tingles just even thinking about it. Oh. Yeah. So that's my favourite trigger, but the video doesn't exist anymore on the internet. So, yeah. It's a vague, fond memory. But leather in general, like, I know Ephemeral Rift does a lot of stuff with a leather jacket on. Like Candyman videos, he wears a leather jacket. They're really good. Leather gloves, leather wallets. So yeah, I would say leather is my favourite tingle. Favourite trigger. Glue sticks on microphones is pretty good as well. I'm not one of these that likes super aggressive triggers, like spritzing. I'm not one of them. I prefer to let the sound breathe. What else? There's quite a few good triggers out there. Cutting vegetables, if done correctly, is a really good trigger. Like peeling potatoes or peeling vegetables, if done correctly, is a great trigger. If you're cutting vegetables and just slamming the knife into the chopping board, no, you need to. Yeah, that's a good trigger. Question 13. If you could have any superpower, what would it be? 100% talking to animals. End of conversation. I'd just like chill with my dog all day and talk to the bird. I talk to the birds anyway. It'd just be cool for them to talk back. You know, I saw a wild weasel the other day. I'd just be like, yo dude, what are you doing here? Yeah, talking to animals, 100%. What's your favourite type of weather? I don't know. I like it when in winter, when it's really cold, no wind, beautifully sunny outside, blue sky. You have to wear sunglasses, wrap up warm. That's perfect. That is perfect. Are you an early bird or a night owl? Definitely an early bird. Not by choice, but yeah, I just work too hard and I'm usually asleep by like 10 o'clock. Just done. What's a skill you've always wanted to learn but haven't yet? Playing a guitar. 100%. I have a guitar. A really nice guitar, but yeah, I just don't have time to play. I literally used to live with a guitar teacher as well in New Zealand, and he tried to teach me, but I was always too busy. So I just like to stay busy. I don't have much time to just sit and relax. It's just I'm always busy doing something. Question 18. Do you like to listen to ASMR to fall asleep? Or do you prefer other sounds? I like ASMR. I also like calming music. SleepTube is an amazing YouTube channel. Shout out to him. I literally used to use him every single night for like 3 years to fall asleep. Like the amount of money I've made that dude in ad revenue is insane. But the majority of his videos have like 5 million views, and the watch time must be insane because people just sleep for 8 hours with it on in the background. It's crazy. It's crazy. Question 19. How do you feel about people's reactions when they first learn about ASMR? I don't know. I've not really had any weird experiences. Like, not many people know I do this in my real life, but the people that do know about it, they've heard of it, they're cool with it, so I've not really had any weird experiences, which I guess is lucky, but it is what it is. Question 20. There's five questions left. What's your favourite season of the year and why? Definitely spring. 100%. You go from winter, where everything is grey and brown and dull, and then spring appears and everything's green. Flowers are everywhere. The birds are singing. The bees are buzzing. Oh, yes, this time of year is beautiful. I love spring. Spring has sprung. Yes, sign me up every time. Question 21. Are you more of a cat person, a dog person, or neither? I'm definitely a dog person because I have a dog. And his name's Dewey, and he's a little dude. So yeah, I'm definitely a dog person, and being a gardener, I have lots of clients that have dogs, and seeing their dogs is the best part of my day. So I'm very lucky that I get paid to pet people's dogs. It's great. Definitely a dog person. Definitely a dog person. Question 22. What's something on your bucket list that you are dying to do? Ooh, okay. I'd like to go to Louisiana and do like a Mardi Gras in Louisiana. I think that would be pretty damn cool. Also, doing the Trans-Siberian Express, but that's kind of off the table now. I'd love to go and see Mesopotamia, but again, that is off the table because it's in Syria, Iraq, Iran. Not places you want to go to right now. So, yeah, I'd like to see a space launch in Kazakhstan. Random, I know, but yeah. So I have a few, but whether or not I'm able to tick them off in my lifetime, that's another story. If you could master any language, which one would you choose? It'd be Spanish. It's just a cool language, and there is plenty of countries you can go to and you can speak Spanish, and there is a lot of Spanish people in other countries that you could speak Spanish to. So, or Latin Americans. I lived with a Mexican and a Colombian, and the language is chef's kiss. It's beautiful language. So it would definitely be Spanish. Question 24. Do you have a favourite book or movie that's really special to you? Not really. I've read too many books. would say the most special would probably be the Reacher books because they got me into reading, if that makes sense. The Silo Saga is a very good trilogy as well. Way better than the TV show, and the TV show is good. Yeah. The Power of Five by Anthony Horowitz is a cracking series as well, if you like fantasy. I've heard the Red Rising series is fantastic as well, so I need to read that. But no, I don't really have a special book. Movies wise, I don't really have a special movie either. My favourite movie is Hot Fuzz, but that's just because it's a classic. So, and I can practically quote it word for word. So, and the last question, question 25. What's something you'd like to achieve this year, either personally or professionally? I'd just like to get better at making videos and grow my audience and my channel. So yeah, if you're still watching this, you're part of that, so thank you very much. And that concludes the Q&A for today. I hope you've learned a little bit more about me and what I'm about. And I guess I'll see